is our home chord. It's key of C. And so we arrive at home very easily if I play 5-1. There's a clear sense of direction. Hi everyone. Today I'm listening to this week's Patreon poll winner, and I'm always excited when it's time for me to sit down and do that, because every single week you on Patreon do such a good job of choosing something interesting and worth my attention. So I'm sure that is going to be the case today. The choice this week is George Harrison's My Sweet Lord from 1970. My Sweet Lord was released as a single, Harrison's first as a solo artist, and topped charts worldwide. It was the biggest selling single of 1971 in the UK. In America and Britain, the song was the first #1 single by an ex-Beatle. Ringo Starr, Eric Clapton, Gary Brooker, Bobby Whitlock, and members of the group Badfinger are among the other musicians on the recording. That's quite a lineup of names in the list here, so let's see how it sounds. It's so interesting hearing this after having just spent time with the Beatles, Harrison's long, and learning about his thought process and inspiration for that song. And now here, it's a similar sentiment, but now it's no longer veiled at all. Straight out, my sweet Lord, I really want to see you, but it takes so long. It's the same basic idea as I encountered in Long. Now, in this song, I'm noticing that the harmonic structure is very, very gentle. I'm choosing the term gentle rather than simple. Gentle because the progressions from 1 to 4 are such a feature of it. It allows a slight shift. It allows this kind of feeling of movement, motion, but at the same time, it's not really driving forward, so it's more like we're drifting, we're floating, we're riding a gentle current, and occasionally perhaps the current or the breeze shifts our direction a little bit, shifts our position a little bit. And it's the same thing musically that was expressed verbally, lyrically in Long. It's been a long time. And here, I really want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long. And now the music is taking a long time to drive to any conclusion or to feel like it has finally arrived. Starting from the beginning again, just to get our bearings. It's bright.
sweet Lord. My Lord. My Lord. I really want to see you.
Now it's bright again.
Really want to be with you. Really want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord. My
Gently settling down again.
my Lord.
And there's this sitting on this minor chord as well.
I really want to know you.
Reaching up.
Really want to go with you.
That's
Really want.
this when it says, but I really want to see you. I really want to know you. It's that's when we reach up. It has this sort of reaching up feel when we move up to this E major chord. Or the sort of gliss across the chord, right? And then we settle again.
Show you, Lord, that it won't take long, my sweet Lord. My Lord. My sweet Lord. I really want to see you. Really want to see you.
Reaching up with that E chord.
Really want to see you, Lord.
Oh,
Really
even a
want
bit
to
of it.
see you, Lord, but it
Shift,
takes so
kind of
long.
transposing up. Ah, yeah. And so this where it transposes up a step, then suddenly this is so interesting. It's such standard songwriting technique, really. It is. If I were to sit down and try to pull out a stack of all the different recordings of songs that transpose up a step, it's really cliche at this point. But still, it has the effect of lift it up, brighten it, make it a little bit more, it makes it feel like the sky has opened a bit, or we are a bit more excited, or there is a bit more joyfulness and celebration. And this is what's happening here. We start in that minor F sharp, and then we move to back and forth. Is it a 4? It feels like a 1/4, and then the E major comes in, brightens it, but then it's a bit unclear. What key are we in? And then, as this is developing, and we start to feel like, okay, we are progressing in a way, then suddenly, up, and here we are, a step higher. And that is when, well, we heard some hallelujahs before then, but somehow we really start noticing the hallelujahs when it moves up a step. Why? Because the music itself becomes more celebratory. The music itself is, in a way, saying hallelujah. And so that part of the lyrics, that part of the text, becomes more of a focal point. One more time. Yeah, so we're down here.
Really want to see you. Really want to see you. Really want to see you, Lord.
That's where we shift. We shift.
Really want to see you, Lord. It takes so long, my Lord.
Now we really hear the hallelujahs. Of course, everything is a bit fuller sonically. There's a bit more volume as well.
Really want to know you. Really want to go with you.
It feels like it's lifting up there. little switch there. Kind of fooled our ears, right? We were expecting hallelujah, right? Hallelujah. Oh, I'm going to play a trick with you. I expected. But that's not what came. Okay. And now we feel. Ooh, a lot of good stuff happening here. You know, it's interesting to me what I was feeling at the beginning of harmonically, it's not giving us a strong direction. Instead, we are riding the waves, and actually, as the music is progressing with that modulation, that step upwards, and the way that the instrumentation is becoming thicker as well, more fuller as well. The volume is increasing a bit. The voices are getting more active. Rather than a strong, driven focus towards a goal, it feels more like a continual rising upwards, a continual rising higher, increasing in, moving upwards in elevation. And although, and it would be really, it's a good thing it didn't do this, although it hasn't continued to transpose step up, step up, step up. At that point, we would just roll our eyes, or I would roll my eyes and say, all right, enough of this. But that one step up, okay, that's good. That's more would be too much. But the way we have this rise and fall and rise and fall, the kind of 4-1 effect, although I'm still not claiming that we are actually playing the 4 and the 1 of the key. And without getting too deep in the theory and the oral experience, I'll try to summarize at the end why. But here, what we have is this feeling of, shall I say, progressive enlightenment? Musically, progressive enlightenment or upwards progression. That's what the music is expressing. At the same time, this chorus, the hallelujah, hallelujah, at first it was rather static, wasn't it? Just like the opening portion of the music was, okay, rise and fall. We don't know exactly where we're going yet, if we're going anywhere. Rise and fall, nice, okay, comfortable. Hallelujah, it's pleasant, it feels good, it's a nice expression. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And then the sudden shift upwards with the transposition to the next step up, and the increased celebratory feel, the jubilation of the hallelujahs brightens, and we start thinking, oh, okay, we're really getting into it. And then that great moment where it fooled me and I expected hallelujah, but instead it was Hare Krishna. And then from that point on, that chorus is playing a significant role also in this sense of progression. Because what's happening? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Well, we moved from hallelujah to Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Then it goes Krishna Krishna. And then Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Some more hallelujahs. And then as the song is progressing, that chorus is constantly changing as well, or progressing or shifting. But it's not a sudden change to a different set of words. It's kind of like, it reminds me of those spelling games we used to play as kids, where you would take one word let's say bake, a 4-letter word. And then you would write 4 blocks, a sequence, 5 or 6. And then each time you rewrite the word, you change 1 letter from bake to take to tape. And you see how far you can get down the line and how far away from bake you can get with simply changing 1 letter each time. It's a progression. It's a gradual change. And that's why I say that the music here is really contributing, but not only the music. It's these kind of chorus commentary, the choral commentary insertions here. The Hallelujah, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama also contributes to this feeling of constant gradual progression.
My sweet Lord.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Really wanna see you. Really wanna be with you.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Really wanna see you, Lord. But it takes so long, my Lord.
Back to Hallelujah. Cycle back around.
My Lord.
Hare Krishna.
My sweet Lord.
Each time we have Guru Rama, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat. And so we have this interesting cycling, progressing, moving motion. And that's how it fades out. So it's this perpetual cycle of progression and moving through different phases. It's interesting to me, though, how incredibly significant the musical role is in this, as well as this chorus. This is such a great example of the many different ways in which harmonic progressions shape our musical experience and what we get from the music, what the music expresses and conveys. This is one which, as I said at the beginning, doesn't have a really clear harmonic focus. And then it even changes key in the middle. And I also love the fact that the musical design, the musical experience pairs so incredibly well with the lyrical experience and the lyrical expression. And I'm separating those two because the lyrical expression is what it is actually saying. My sweet Lord, I really want to see you. I really want to be with you. I really want to see you. But it takes so long. And then later, but it won't take long. And so on. It's the desire to be at one with the divine. Now, the lyrical experience, as I said, is very strongly shaped by the vocal chorus. The progression of Hallelujah to Hare Krishna, to Krishna Krishna, to Hare Hare, to Hare Rama, to and what else does it do? Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, everything cycling, progressing, shaped by this plagal experience and the transposition in the middle, which lifts us higher. And so all of it comes together to be a musical manifestation of the concept of progressing in degrees of enlightenment, which of course makes perfect sense with Harrison's spiritual journey and where his heart, his mind was moving towards in his whole outlook on life. And so I love the way all of this ties together, fits so naturally, organically together, and is so effective. As I said, gentle, expressive, but not simple in the way that we normally think of simple. Such a great choice from all of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm so looking forward to what you will choose for me next week. I'll see you soon.